Okay. Okay, they should be able to hear you now. Right? Can you both speak? Yeah, they cannot hear you guys. Shit. Access audio. Access audio is this one. Is it this one?
Talking about my Jackie. Talk about my sport attire.
Bro, why that picture?
That's true.
I don't know. I found it.
We're
I
here to
it.
win cases, man.
Yeah. Can you guys hear them all right? They already should work now.
Yeah, maybe.
Hello, Chungu. Well, welcome. I also didn't have a picture of Jackie, so that's the only thing that I had. So basically,
Using images without permission, huh?
what? I had permission.
I think that's indicative of his character and his position in this case.
Oh, yeah, I haven't even started. uh, so what we're doing today is we're holding out a trial because something happened in the Minecraft server, which we'll get into it soon, but basically it involves Jackie Draws, who's in the chat, and I will be prosecuting because I was the victim, and I will be prosecuting from my side what happened.
The alleged victim.
Alleged victim, yeah. And Exus will be the judge, and Boomer will be the defendant for the defense for Jackie. Wait, what? Chungu, you're important in this case because you were with me. You're with me around the time that happened, even if you didn't see anything. But yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna switch to conflict of interest, I think.
Absolutely. I have reason to believe that the prosecutor and the judge are sleeping together.
What? Exus deny this shit.
That sounds about right.
Why are you agreeing?
I'm not agreeing. I just said that sounds about right.
Oh, that's true. Wish time. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the courtroom now. Okay, so this looks so stupid. So we're gonna get it into the trial of Jackie Draws for the crime of murdering my dogs in Minecraft. I will stress that this is in Minecraft, by the way. This is not like a real thing. Which one's my scene? So in the past like three days or so, I was hanging out in my Minecraft server, just doing my thing, and Jackie pulls up to my house and murders my dogs in front of me. And then they emote under corpses, and then she leaves. And this is all very true, and I was there when it happened. I don't have a witness, but I think we should still hear living out information is crazy. Shut up. It's my turn to talk. I would still like to know the defense's side, but that's what happened on my end. I just saw Jackie pull up to my house and kill my dogs.
How do you?
Is that so?
Would you like to say something, Boomer?
Absolutely. I believe this is all absolutely preposterous. I believe this is accusational. There is no proof for these statements. Now, I do have a question for the prosecution. Did you or Jackie happen to strike each other before this alleged murder?
Can you define strike?
Did you or Jackie happen to hit one another?
Yes, that's something that happened. Yes.
Something that happened. Okay, absolutely. And so, who would you say struck first?
Uh, I I don't think this is relevant to the conversation.
Well, you see, I think it's very relevant because these are your dogs, yes?
Yes, these are my dogs.
You raised these dogs. These dogs stood by you through thick and thin, and so they would feel some loyalty to you, yes?
Yes,
And in the event they saw their master be struck, they would defend you, don't you think?
yeah, I suppose so.
And in the event that they accused you, what they believed was identified as a threat by striking them, they would attack them as well. No,
I guess.
Your Honor. The prosecution struck Jackie, and therefore it was a case of self-defense.
I see.
I
Do you-
I don't. Okay. Judge, is it self-defense if I was in my house and uh the attacks or the slapping uh is it self-defense if the slapping happened like 2 days before the murder?
Self-defense would be if you are attacked.
Well, so okay. Well, I'm confused. So you think does the defense think that Jackie only murdered my dogs because it was self-defense? Is that the claim?
Absolutely.
So you're agreeing that Jackie murdered my dogs?
I am agreeing that Jackie defended herself from a group, being both you and your dogs, which I believe that you tried to implicate Chungu in this crime as well, as also as using him as a witness. But we all know that because he is ancient, his memory is far gone, and therefore he is not a reliable source.
I see.
How do you feel about the case so far, Exes? What do you think? What are your thoughts?
There is definitely a lot of baggage from what I can understand. However, I think we still need more information before I actually give a verdict.
I
Absolutely.
I would like to bring some evidence to the stand, if that's okay, Exes.
Okay,
I
go
have
ahead.
I have 3 pieces of evidence that I could gather. Uh, I didn't have them. I didn't have more at hand because everything was so sudden. As I said before, I was a victim, so my mind is a little messy. Uh, but I only got evidence that I could like prove. Unless someone goes in the server right now and destroys it's still there. Uh, and it is in the place of the murder. So I have this thing. Shit, I need to put it above everything, I think. There we go. I have this thing which is this it's blurry as shit. The picture is blurry as shit. But it's basically a what do you call it? It is a letter or like I guess a sign that Jackie put in my house that says "Can't get rid of me." That is illegal.
Okay.
Now I can't prove that Jackie was the one that did that, but
Your Honor, objection.
Go on.
There is no proof that this was by Jackie. Matter of fact, I myself witnessed Chungu break through those mangrove trees and also place that sign there.
Chungu.
Chungu, yeah, Chungu, indeed. He was ringing out. That's bringing in and out into a letter.
Wait. Wait.
Your Honor, I think this is very indicative of this man's mental state. I understand it's an emotional time, but where was the proof this was Jackie? I believe that this was a personal vendetta and that this case should be thrown out.
I have an objection. I have an objection. Because it was I think 3 days ago someone covered my house in mangrove roots, and I asked in the chat of the server who it was, and Jackie was the first one to like respond. So to me, it seemed like she was the one that did that shit. And not only that, but Jackie also apologized for it. So why would Jackie apologize if it wasn't her? That was the first time we got the mangrove thing, not this second time.
I object. The first time that I saw the mangrove roots was when I myself was trying to break into your house and I couldn't get in. So I then witnessed Chungu break down the mangrove roots, walk inside, do something to your chest. The dogs were alive and in the corner at this moment in time. And then after we had exited your abode, this is a case for Jackie, not me. He replaced the mangrove roots, and the dogs were still alive inside, and I witnessed him place the sign before putting the mangrove roots back.
Wait, who?
Chungu.
Should we address the things that's happening in chat? Judge, do you take this as evidence?
I must say that it's definitely an odd predicament, considering that those in this so-called chat cannot defend
The jury.
or
They're the
added
jury.
as evidence. The jury, okay.
Yeah, they are the
So-
jury.
Okay, so in this case, the real question is, how do we know if this is true in the jury?
That's true. How do we know that Damien isn't covering up for Jackie? Because Damien claims that he was the one that came to my house and put all the mangrove around it. There were multiple eyewitnesses. I don't think that's true. That's what someone guilty would say. I'm just saying.
Before admitting to it, Chungu did implicate Damien.
What do you mean? What is that?
Chungu said that it was Damien that placed the roots for Damien. So said that they placed the roots.
My house is made of mangrove wood. That's true. However, regardless of who was the one that put the mangroves around my house, the fact that the situation happened, like this whole thing happened, and Jackie laughed at me, sort of implies that they had a vendetta against me. Because I know Chungu didn't do anything wrong, because he was the one that helped me like clean it up. So I at least know that Chungu is innocent. So despite what Damien claims, which we're not sure if it's true, all I know is that the evidence that we have sort of implies that Jackie had an ulterior motive behind everything.
Okay. What does the defense say?
Objection. On the day that I myself witnessed Chungu break and enter into Oxaru's home, Jackie was actually giving me a tour of the excess shrine, as well as where the windmill will go.
I see. Prosecution?
Because the excess shrine has security cameras.
Is that so? Is that so? Damien told me. I have a second piece of evidence that might help sort this out. If I can bring it to the stand.
You have a
Where's
first piece.
Well, okay. I had something.
Prosecution is the meaning of this.
Okay, I have a second piece of evidence that I would like to show. I think it's this one. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Uh, okay. This picture, I saw this recently, and it was kind of strange. It says, "You said you liked sweets, so I got you some." And I've been thinking about who was the person that put these sweets inside my house, and I've come to the conclusion that it it's probably someone that felt like they owed me something. So it kind of, I would assume that probably Jackie had something to do with it, because right behind those sweets there was this sign over here. I'm gonna make it a little bigger because it is super small. Shit, I moved something and I don't know what it was. Oh, the courtroom. Fuck. Alright.
Cozy.
Okay. It says, there's a sign, and this says, "Sorry for killing your dog, and you just making chaos." I can't prove that this was Jackie, but I saw I saw Jackie killing my dogs in front of me, and then I got this sign that says that someone in the server claims that they're sorry that they killed my dog and me. So isn't that enough evidence to put Jackie at least as a suspect?
I
This
can't
case-
say exactly if that would be the case, considering that we don't know specifically who put that sign there. It could be many different people from within the server who could have done so.
Your Honor, all this evidence is just hearsay. There's signs placed by who could be anyone. He could have placed these signs themselves. I can vouch that the first one was indeed placed by Chungu. The second one, couldn't even tell you. Could just be a genuinely sweet gesture that perhaps is being overcomplicated due to the emotional time. So really, those cases could come from anyone. I don't see any specific reason as to why it would imply Jackie, especially because the apology doesn't seem like her verbiage.
Can you answer that question, Judge? The one in the chat?
Ah,
Yeah.
verdict.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
because we did talk about this recently. So I don't think the verdict should be murder, but we should definitely do something about the dog murder. Because it kind of sucks that I was the only one that was there. Because the whole thing happened in my house. But assuming this was the case and the murder did take place, what would be a good punishment, do you think, Exes?
If I were to give a guilty verdict, it would have to be a server ban.
24 hours?
5 days.
Holy shit! That's okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. That would be an appropriate crime for murdering 3 innocent dogs. Honestly,
3 innocent dogs. So, Your Honor, I want to ask you a question. If you're a kind, easygoing young woman, and you're visiting who you believe is your friend, then all of a sudden your friend strikes you, and his 3 dogs begin to attack you, would you not fear for your life? Would you not feel as though you have to neutralize a threat when there is one person and 3 other animals wanting to take your life?
objection, I'm not friends with Jackie.
Order. I would definitely feel like I would feel that I'm being attacked or targeted, so I would definitely feel fear. I would probably do something to defend myself, indeed, yes.
I would also like to bring up that Chungu did admit to bringing the cakes, therefore separating Jackie from both those cakes as well as that second sign.
I have an objection. You said earlier that Chungu was an unreliable narrator because you claimed that he was ancient. So why are you using his words now as proof?
Order. Prosecution, Mr. Exeru. I'm almost positive that it
Hearsay.
has nothing to do
You
with the case.
say? Shut up. Sorry. uh, there. I will admit that there was some attacks going on in the server, but it was all in good fun. Uh, it was all just little taps in the head, nothing too crazy. Do you think that the murder of 3 innocent dogs would be a good it would be a good reaction to being slapped in the head like 17 times? Do you think that's a correct thing to do?
17, absolutely. But I think that a more appropriate reaction is defending yourself from 3 dogs, as well as a fourth party, a grown ass man.
Interesting.
Jackie's claiming that my dogs are fine, and that is false. I had 5 dogs in my house. I had like 5 dogs in my house, and the last time that I logged into the server, I had I had uh 3 dogs. I don't remember. I know they were all like the same breed of dogs, so it's hard to like tell them apart. But I definitely had more.
Objection, Your Honor. He's not emotionally involved enough in these dogs to even know
What the
what they look like.
Also, prosecution, I'm pretty sure you would know the actual number of dogs that you would have.
Why is that?
Because math is simple.
Well, it's hard. It's hard to tell your dogs apart when they all look the same. They just kind of blend together.
So, whether it was 1 dog or 3, if they look the same, how would you actually know if your dogs have been murdered?
Because
They're not easily replaced.
I saw it happen with my own eyes.
I see. Defense?
Oxford, I want to ask you, could you name these dogs that you lost?
Is this relevant, Your Honor?
I would say
The-
it's relevant considering that they are indeed your dogs. Yes.
I'd like to bring in your emotional attachment to these dogs.
Uh, um, I think
Prosecution, is everything okay?
I just don't think that this is relevant to anything, really.
I see.
Those were
So,
this okay. What if this weren't my dogs, right? Let's just say these are like completely random dogs. Do you still think it was warranted to like get murdered over a silly banter? I just don't think it matters.
Objection, Your Honor. This was not silly banter. This was physical assault.
I believe the defense is correct on this matter. However, prosecution, it is true that whether the dogs were yours or random is irrelevant. The fact of the matter is that dogs did get murdered.
Okay, I'm just saying, the jury, or I guess Jackie themselves, said that we had some banter, and the defense is claiming this as well, that we have been like fighting each other in the server. This has happened. Would you not then be surprised by a discussion just kind of like leading up to something that is a little more extreme, like the murder of my dogs? Or do you think that is something that is impossible? Like let's see it this way. I haven't had any banter with anyone else in the server except Jackie. So the fact that my dogs disappeared can only mean that either someone in the server removed them from existence, like killed them, or the server got really laggy, which I don't think that's something that happened.
Objection, Your Honor. This man can't name one of the dogs. I feel like he might have just lost them. But regardless of that, I do believe that there is nothing wrong with a young woman defending herself from 3 dogs and 1 adult male.
I see. Well,
So, officer, may I ask you, do you believe that Jackie had reason to be within a fear for her life?
No, because I didn't have armor. Jackie had armor. So if anything, I was more likely to die from this encounter.
You may have had, well, Jackie may have had the upper hand defensively, but do you believe that you had the upper hand offensively?
Probably. We were in my house, so I guess my dogs would probably outmatch all of her dogs.
I do have
No.
one question.
Go ahead.
Was there any weapon used at all?
Yes.
Go on.
The murder weapon for my dogs was an iron sword, and I guess one of the dogs died because he was sitting down and one of Jackie's dog killed him. So in Minecraft, whenever someone gets attacked, the dogs get really aggressive. But it also happens like if you attack something, then your dogs will attack it as well. So it goes both ways. They defend you and they attack whatever you attack. So for the dogs, for Jackie's dogs to attack mine, it means that probably she hit them. So it was either Jackie's dogs hitting my dogs because Jackie hit them, or the dogs hitting Jackie's dogs, which is very unlikely because they were sitting.
I see.
How do we feel about the thing that Chungu said just now?
I object. Chungu, would you be so kind as to cite the date that I myself personally handed you 2 iron when you said you needed it? Which would also be the same day that I witnessed you break and enter into Oxru's home. The date, I believe, would be the day before last. So I'm not sure how
Let's
dated that would
see,
be.
2 days ago, maybe.
It was almost Christmas.
It was almost Christmas.
The evidence I have for me should be Christmas Eve or the day before that. Somewhere around that time, there has been a noticeable expansion to my home. So obviously I was there building at the very least.
Is your house the one that looks like a rod?
Sure, like an office building kind of.
So Your Honor, do you think that someone that has an office building as their house in Minecraft, do you think that they are do you think they are reasonable enough to know what the heck is going on with the server, knowing damn well that the area in which Boomer lives is mostly suited for cottages and cottage style houses.
Objection, Your Honor, irrelevant.
Prosecution, I have to agree with the defense that this is indeed irrelevant.
Shit. If I can ask, what was the reason for Chungu entering my house?
I personally wouldn't know. I know that he opened the chest. I know I personally was going to get some stone because I didn't have any. Yeah, I was on the chest towards the rear wall of the residence.
Would you consider yourself a resourceful person, Boomer?
Yeah, I believe I can acquire what I need for the most part.
How many diamonds do you have in your house?
24, if I remember correctly.
Do those include the ones that Santa Claus gave you on Christmas Day?
Yes, they do.
So you haven't really obtained more diamonds since.
No, I have not.
You have, so that I don't know what I'm going with this, Judge.
Me neither. Irrelevancy.
I agree.
All right. How about I ring the bell of forgiveness? Okay.
Yeah,
This
let's.
one, that's rather.
Yeah.
Okay. However, we do have to get back on track because it seems that we have missed the point entirely. Do we remember why we are here today? Do we remember what we are defending and why?
We are.
Who we are defending and why?
I'm here to maintain my client's innocence, and I'm here to convince the jury as well as the judge that this is a situation of self-defense where a young woman was targeted for whatever reason may be, and I think that is exasperated by this so-called evidence that is just hearsay.
Objection. I saw the whole thing.
You saw it with a weapon in hand as you were striking my client.
Okay. I did have a weapon at hand, but it was not the iron sword. It was my fist.
Prosecution. This isn't looking good for you. This means to tell me that you have been threatening as well. Which almost feels like the dogs were warranted.
What do you mean? Do you think the murder of innocent dogs was warranted?
Objection, Your Honor, they were an incident.
An incident? Okay.
Please elaborate.
Yeah, an incident of what? An incident of what?
I said they weren't innocent. I believe it has been clearly stated that these dogs were in the middle of attacking, doing what they believed was defending their master at the time that they were killed.
I have an objection. So why the dogs only attack when threatened, and my dogs were sitting? If anything, why didn't her dogs attack me?
As you said, this took place at your home. I would also like to say that dogs will also attack in their master's stead. And so if they perceived you as perceiving a threat, they would then by proxy defend you. And with this altercation taking place in your home, perhaps her dogs weren't exactly at the ready. Maybe they didn't witness this altercation, and therefore they weren't able to make it there, prior to the incident.
Interesting.
I think that uh, it something that
Okay,
is
Jackie, I got you.
something that is relevant to the case is that why was Jackie in my house? We haven't really addressed that all this time. What was the reason for Jackie to be in my house? And it was like at a later, it was a later time of the day. Uh, I believe that there are some breaking and entering laws at hand. I'm not sure how they work in Minecraft because me and Jackie are from
Objection, Your
different.
Honor. Last I checked, one of the prosecutor's talking points was that this was friendly banter. So if this was friendly banter, I believe it would be expected for the two quote-unquote friends, despite the prosecution stating they were not friends earlier, but using this defense. I would think it would make sense for the two to be in the same vicinity.
Okay. Prosecution, what do you believe?
I don't. I don't think friendly banter with anyone really excuses breaking and entering, because as all of you know, breaking and entering is a crime, and in some states it is not necessarily legal, but it is a good reason to like attack someone is if they enter your home. Not that I'm saying that I attack someone, but if something were to happen, then I would be in my right to defend myself. Because I didn't go to Jackie's house with my dogs. Jackie went with her dogs to mine. So that already implies that uh there was some ill intent here.
My first question would be: are there any signs of forced entry to prove this so-called breaking and entering?
No, there were wooden doors, and they don't have a lock.
Okay. So did Jackie just walk in? Did you let her in? What place?
What?
Did Jackie let herself into your home, or did
Yes.
you let her into your home?
No, Jackie entered my home. I don't remember what I was doing exactly. That uh, it, I got caught off guard, but something did happen.
Okay. And so after Jackie entered your home, what was the first thing that happened as soon as she crossed the threshold?
Uh, I believe Jackie attacked me. I think what happened was I slapped Jackie, and then Jackie got mad and she brought all of her dogs. Which, by the way, it was kind of strange to bring all of your dogs to like a neighbor's house. I think kind of that's kind of weird. So I already knew there was like something going on. I believe Jackie struck first, but if I struck first, wouldn't really be uh I wouldn't really be surprised. I just don't remember very well. But regardless, it happened in my house. So if someone pulls up to your house with like 7 million dogs and you get threatened or you get scared, I think it's justifiable to like whack someone.
Okay. And so what you're telling me is, you entered your home and Jackie either followed behind you or allowed herself entry, and there were no words spoken, nothing exchanged. It was just instant assault on her part. Is that what you're saying?
It was assault. The only words that were spoken was afterwards Jackie saying sorry about killing my dogs. So that's the thing. What the Jackie said sorry after murdering my dogs, and then I got that strange chest with loot inside that said, sorry for murdering your dogs. So who else would write that sign to me if it wasn't Jackie? Did you murder my dogs, Boomer?
I did not know. but I do have reason to believe that that was Chungo as well. Your Honor, I would like to cite that the prosecution is unsure of who struck first, and I think that's very convenient uh, for a case against my client. I would also like to note that the charge of breaking and entering has been added to the mix. I believe that this is also indicative of a personal vendetta and a want to pin a charge on my client.
I find it to be rather interesting that not who struck first. Because I do feel like whoever strikes first usually starts.
Jackie, some of my stuff is word of mouth. Relax, bro. Let me cook.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I apologize.
That was on my end.
Okay, good.
Judge, would you agree that a crime was committed regardless, even if it wasn't the murder, which it was, but the breaking and entering? How do you justify that?
I would say that there was indeed a crime that occurred, but the problem is that we do not know who committed it, who was at fault. We do not know who was actually guilty. Completely.
I believe that crime committed was assault on part of the prosecution, and all my client did was defend herself.
In my house.
Absolutely. I do not believe there was a breaking and entering. Like you said, there's no locks, which of course there may have been entry, but there was no breaking.
That doesn't make sense. You can't do 50% of a crime. You do all of the crime.
Nah, bro.
From what I am hearing, in terms of Minecraft, since there are no locks, there would be no breaking. But there is an entering or unsolicited entering. Doesn't matter.
I would like to cite that this was a common occurrence between both parties. They would both enter each other's homes regularly.
I see.
Yeah, it was probably trespassing. I guess it's more accurate to say trespassing.
I would like to cite this backstep into a lesser charge. I do believe that this is also indicative of a personal vendetta and a want to pin some sort of charge on my client.
Who is Jackie Jr.? He's the most legally deficient trial. This there's just a lot that does not make sense, in my opinion. For the defense's claim to work, it implies that this whole thing was on both sides, which would imply that Jackie is not completely innocent. So what is the purpose, or like what is his defense trying? What is his defense trying to get from this? Because I don't think you're gonna get an innocent trial.
Well, that's exactly what I'm going for. I'm just trying to keep a young, respectable woman's name clean. As it is initially, I do not believe that there was any crime committed on my client's part. I believe this is simply a case of self-defense, as well as a little bit of conflict of interest, as well as a personal vendetta.
Judge?
Interesting. As far as I can tell, or rather, are both parties, both defense and prosecution, sticking to their sides completely?
Absolutely. I maintain that my client is innocent, as well as that this is a case of self-defense.
I believe that Jackie is not innocent, And as server owner, I think it is my responsibility to ensure that the residents of the server are all treated fairly. Because that's something else. I could have just like banned Jackie, but I decided to take it to trial because I wanted to be fair. So that already speaks of my character. That I am a good good boy.
Objection, Your Honor. The right to a fair trial is a basic human right.
I will say that this is true. It is. Hey, you have a fair trial. However, it seems that neither the defense nor the prosecution can make up their mind on whether or not defendant is guilty or not guilty. Would you rather I give my verdict, or is there anything else to present?
I have nothing else to present, Your Honor.
Anything else to present?
Chill, good, chill, good, chill, good.
I would like to ask Chungu if he would like to say any words before anything, because he has been really talkative in chat, and I do wonder if he has some extra input. Because out of all of us, the person that spends more time in the server is probably Chungu. So I think that his words could be relevant, but only if Chungu wants.
Objection, Your Honor. He couldn't remember I gave it to on a day ago.
I see. So it seems that technically, Changu would technically be brought to the witness stand. I shall see what he says.
Would you like to join the trial, Chungu?
He just said something that helps me. Chungu is now a reliable witness.
Chungu, okay, you know what? Chungu does not make up his mind. I don't know. I guess he's trying to like make it fair. Which we see the join. I'll add you. Hold on. Where do I do this? Chungu.
Jackie, you're not helping.
Most interesting indeed.
I am going to throw everyone here under the bus. Okay.
Okay.
I'd love to see it.
Axer,
Yes.
first of all, you have trespassed multiple times on every piece of property on this damn world. I don't care if you're the server owner, you're dropping that trespassing charge. If you want to claim he trespassed, you trespassed on every single other piece of land. Okay? Second,
Yeah.
What?
I is there a proof of this claim?
oh, is there proof of this claim? Oh, well, hold on. let me
Eyewitness
just-
accounts of literally everyone but you.
Hold on, let me just go grab the fucking things where you kept walking into my house in order to grab blocks and grab other things because you have oh so many things you want to build and you never get enough food or cobblestone or building blocks in order to build any of it.
Objection, I have
W
creative.
witness.
Objection, you only turned on cheese after I asked you in order to find another portal. You trespassed multiple times before that period. Moving on.
Most intriguing.
Moving on. I have a few questions for your argument. You have
Absolutely.
claimed multiple times that he had walked in and his dogs were up, Axer's dogs were down, and he had defended herself or himself. I don't know. Jackie has defended themselves
Absolutely.
multiple times against 3 dogs and Axer. That is what you claim.
Absolutely.
I would like to put forward a statement. In Minecraft, dogs when sitting down will not attack regardless of whether or not their owner is attacked or not. So either Max set his dogs up in order to attack Jackie, or Jackie had attacked defenseless dogs.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Oxygen did pick his dogs up, because, like I said, throughout this trial, there have been a lot of things indicative of a personal vendetta.
Also, I will say the mangrove roots were Damien. She said it before. She I don't fucking he said long before this trial or anything pertaining to this trial even took place. So first of all, Damien was the one with the mangrove roots. I was the one who gave you the cakes because you said you like sweet things and I was trying to be nice.
That was really nice.
Finally, I swear, Jackie has literally built so much for the server. You have no right to complain about anything they do. Half of the server is budget. They have done more for the server than you have. And with that, I rest my case.
Excellent witness.
I will say that you cleared up a good few things.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like some things got cleared up. I will say though that I built half of the Exodus Shrine.
Thank you.
Side note, I just want to say it's crazy that
Objection, you can't say it's crazy.
trial
This is a court of law.
will be a part of my digital footprint for the rest of my life.
Mine as well. Mine as well.
I'm gonna be on my deathbed, and then my great grandchildren are gonna bring up the Minecraft trial.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. Fuck. All right, Judge. I think we should finally give this trial an end. Can you give an overview on what you think and the verdict?
I
Please,
I-
not guilty.
Guilty, dead
I will
ass.
say. Order. Okay, so I have to say that while this was a little entertaining, I must say that I am a little sad that murder did actually come up to the point where this trial had to happen. However, it seems that there was a bit of, as some may put it, silly banter. Even if the silly banter did lead to unfortunate casualties, I do believe that I can give a verdict on everything that has been brought forward. And my verdict is that the defendant, Jackie, is not guilty.
Yes, sir.
That's some bullshit.
Case is
Shit. Well, we did it. Murder always wins.
How do you figure that is how this works?
The moral of the story is that murder is okay if it's just a silly banter.
That is not what I agreed upon.
I
do.
yeah?
I just do what I do. You know?
Shut up. Who are you, Saul Goodman?
Yes, absolutely. I'm feeling like Saul Goodman right now.
It's all good, man.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna take my bar exam and I'm gonna cite this Minecraft jury as to why I should be a lawyer.
Do you put this on your resume?
Come here.
Oh my God, man.
You know what? I dare you.
No. Fuck.
I'll join. You just
It's
congratulate
definitely a
myself.
high bar, though.
I was, uh, Jackie, if you mean that, you can send me a message and I'll add you. I will say though, now that we are outside the court of law, the outcome doesn't matter because it's my server and I can just kick everyone.
The only question is, would you though?
Not really. I honestly, I've never had anything like this before. I try to keep up as much as I can with like what happens in the server, but I just have like a lot of other things going on. So whenever I join, I just see a lot of random shit that I didn't know people built, and it's always cool to see. It's like seeing the newspaper. Chungu says I did not learn law 2 years ago to listen to the equivalent of playground bickering in a courthouse.
It's literally life, though.
We gotta put Axeropuki on trial. Well, who would defend me? I don't think anyone would defend me. Okay, I'll add you, Jackie. Hold
I mean, hey, I'll switch sides, bro. The money is right.
Years of here playing Madden and then switching dollar to the other team.
How do I add? Wait, hold on. It's not letting me
So
add.
we've added other 2 people.
I do still believe there's a conflict of interest. I believe that the prosecution and the judge are sleeping together.
That is true.
Referring to yourself in third person. Seems that there are complications between the defendant.
Let me see. Add friend. Oh, I can just create a link. Okay. Click on this link. Hold on. Whoa, not that link. That's the reactive thingy. Fuck it. Discord is so difficult, man. Shit.
Is it though?
I think Discord is difficult.
You wouldn't murder someone over it, would you?
I was not the one that murdered. That's a thing.
I didn't say that you did.
God, we go
They
back to
say
court.
A hit dog always hollers.
A hit dog always dollars.
You feel me?
Jackie's here, by the way.
Yay! I don't know how my voice sounds. So
Sounds okay.
Sounds like
You-
Shit.
Me and Exos had the same idea.
dig me of fucking killing a dog.
You kill my dogs.
I didn't kill any dogs. I'm innocent.
Doesn't even matter, bro. Trials won.
Trials 1, yeah.
I'm gonna ban you for 17 hours.
Good luck getting anything built on this server then.
God damn. Shit.
I would like to
Like
say
I
there was a
say-
message that Dum Dum did kill a dog.
Yeah,
I
murder is
didn't
fine.
know.
Ah, yes. Tell
Um,
me as like after the fact.
no. The trial's over. You can't do anything anymore.
Absolutely. There's no double jeopardy.
No, Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So I was lagging, and you came up and punched me in my own house. So I was out for blood.
If you, how do you even know that if you were lagging?
Because I was lagging.
We're not on trial anymore. You're not reliable
You
witness,
know.
but you're probably.
Well, we're getting the story straight here because, Jesus, that was a horrible trial.
You
I
won.
was cooking.
You
If
won.
anyone else
I
needs a
didn't
lawyer,
win.
let me know.
I
Tap
didn't
in.
win.
I might be an hour late, but you know I got you.
2
Yeah,
hours?
Hey, I
Thank
ain't
you,
gonna
Boomer.
lie. Hey, I'm really him. I showed up like 2 hours late, and I still wanted.
You fed his ego, Lexus. Shit.
I did not. I was
Absolutely.
impartial.
I wait.
Nexus was
You're
impartial.
the creeper.
I do applaud the
No.
What are you gonna
United
say?
States justice system.
Oh,
I believe that a fair trial was served today. You know, yeah.
Okay, Okay, so me and Chungo are on server right now, and I'm dying. God. Oh, no. I don't have a sword.
I'm gonna kick Jackie from this call.
Oh.
Shit.
Finally got scared to join.
Exactly.
What?
Finally got the courage to join.
That's true.
Despite hating her voice.
That's true, and I feel
As
that.
we all do.
I feel that. Fuck. I will say this is probably the stupidest shit I've ever done on stream.
Yeah, this is.
Also,
I'm
for
not
the
gonna lie.
record, this
Yeah.
was very last minute,
It was.
and yeah.
No, when I say I'm 2 hours late, I'm not joking. Like I literally was supposed to be here at like 6 or something, and I
Yeah,
freaking woke up at
Everybody knows they
7:14.
had to be here.
At 7:14.
I was the only one who showed up on time, and I had no idea what was going on.
Did you not tell them what was going on?
I told
No, they gave an overview.
Yeah. I told X's the general story, but I didn't want to like delve into it because I knew X's would side with me. Clearly that didn't happen. Clearly that didn't freaking happen.
No,
X's
I
did
am
not defend me.
impartial.
X's did not defend
they
me.
would side with facts.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oxydu destroyed with facts and logic. 2024.
You know,
Yeah.
got an anime and all that.
Yeah. This is the manga. I didn't read the manga, so I lost. This is the anime.
I'm
Never
going
consumed this franchise ever in my life.
I never want to consume this franchise ever again.
Shut up. Fuck.
Ooh. I guess that means someone's gonna have to stream this.
What you mean?
Not it.
Oof. Of course, X didn't defend
What?
you. X is the judge. Yeah. You didn't anything.
You didn't read the manga. You didn't do anything.
All right. I'm gonna end it
Including
here.
murder.
I'm gonna end it here. I lost the trial. But I will say maybe we'll have a trial for Damien because Damien did fully admit to have vandalized my freaking house. I thought it was you. Why the fuck were you saying sorry?
I wasn't saying sorry to you. I was saying sorry to somebody else.
What the hell? I'm like, who vandalized my house? Sorry. And okay, so it's you. And then you didn't say anything. I said, is that you? And you didn't say anything.
I thought you were talking to somebody else.
Okay, that's fair.
Could you imagine someone going to court, almost going to prison just because of a misunderstanding? It didn't be me.
Man, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, that actually happens, but I think you were being sarcastic.
I was
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
sarcastic.
Can you
Shit.
imagine sleeping with the judge and still
It'd be
losing the
awesome.
trial? Couldn't be me.
Fuck up. Shut the fuck up. The funny thing is, me and EXO were just chilling, waiting for Boomer to wake up. We were just having fun.
I didn't even know if we were gonna do this on the same day. To be
Me too. I was ready to do this tomorrow.
Yeah, the YouTube thing said tomorrow, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I switched it, but then I
Oh,
whatever.
I apologize. I apologize.
Yeah, we should hold a trial for
Hey,
Boomer.
Chungu, I won. First off, if we have a trial for me, I'm defending myself. Second off, Chungu, I won the trial. I won the case.
Just
I want
like
to
Phoenix, right?
Dude, my
Hey, be all you
fear.
want, I won.
My fear was I tried my best to like keep a straight face, but you made some fucking noises and I couldn't. I lost it.
Noises, really?
Noises.
Boomier made some noises, and I was waiting for the voice that Boomier was making
Glad the
earlier.
voice didn't happen.
I'll get
Yeah.
Shannon to bring it away. Actually, I'll have you know my client was just defending herself.
This shit. Prosecution couldn't tell from down and nearly lost. That's true. That's true.
I will agree.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
definitely could have went about this better. But at the end of the day, I went about it the way I should have.
Back in the day.
Feel me? This is a post-game interview. Somebody make a Gatorade, pour it on me. Yeah.
This is not football.
Right. All right. I'm gonna stop streaming. Thank you all for showing up. This was a weird stream, and I know that like not a lot of people probably care for this, but I don't know. It was
This is actually
stupid.
really fun.
It was stupid enough that I wanted to do it. So I spent like all day
Yeah,
thinking
was
about it.
funny. You're fine.
It's funny, yeah.
Hey, Damien, hit me up for defense next trial.
I referenced Junior on this.
Yeah. Fuck.
Add
Th-
it to the
th-
portfolio, I guess.
this is just proof that everyone in my community just fucking hates me. That y'all want to see
Oh,
my
okay.
downfall. I'll pray my downfall. Fuck. I thought that the pranking was Jackie as well. I just didn't think it would be someone else because they've been.
I don't think I've ever pranked you on this server. I was being so
That's-
nice to you.
That's not true.
Could you
Yes,
imagine?
it
Okay,
is.
the whole thing, the man group in my house with the sign, was that not you?
No.
What the
I'm
hell?
telling you, I never pranked you.
What the fuck
You
did
went
I
to your
do?
home,
What the fuck did I
started
do?
snatching stuff off, then set the sign and put the mangrove back.
Why?
I don't know. I witnessed it though.
Damien said
I was
that
in there
his
with him.
house was made of mangroves, so it was Damien's fault. Apparently.
This is Damien.
I will just say I was still a victim in this trial. My dogs did
Go on.
die. My dogs did
Yeah,
die.
your dogs are.
My dogs fucking died. My house got
So what
vandalized.
even happened?
I don't know. I to be honest,
Lawyer
it,
asking what happened after trial was crazy.
to be fair, I
Imagine after trial, literally everyone missed him.
did you hit my dogs? Cause why were your dogs hitting my dogs?
Oh, I tried sitting down my dogs because I tried attacking you first, but you moved and I ended up hitting one of your dogs.
Were you playing on
And that's when
mobile?
my dog. Yeah.
Ah, that's
obviously.
why. Yeah, that's why. It's really hard.
The dogs obviously were attacking to each other, so I tried sitting one of them down. I couldn't do it.
I saw two of your dogs destroy my dog who was sitting. I was so sad. I was like, what the fuck? Fuck.
Your Honor, in
Oh,
my defense,
God.
I was using mobile.
Yeah.
You would have said that and I would just cut the stream. They'd be like, damn.
So I'm not only using mobile, I have a phone that was like 5 years old.
Fuck.
This thing doesn't work. I dropped it in water a bunch of times.
Ah, fuck.
You did not put it in the rice.
Yeah. Does the rice thing even work?
I don't think so. I used it right
think it's-
afterwards, so something
Mm,
happened.
No, stupid. Alright, I'll see you. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for showing up. Thank you all for defending me in the chat. Y'all were really nice to me. Yeah.
Nobody defended you.
Bro, nobody! Nobody! It was so mean to me. Alright. If I get a freaking chest in the server that says I'm sorry and there's like a bunch of loot, I'm gonna go to creative and just blow everyone's house. I'll lose my shit.
Oh.
I will lose my shit. God. Fuck. Alright. Say bye.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Yes.
Ding,
You
ding,
need a lawyer.